sure. Yeah, I'm back. I know, right? Like as soon as I pick up my camera to show the beautiful outside, it's like, nah, bro. We're gonna stop connecting. I wonder, did I just like hit like a bubble? Like down here, this like the Wi-Fi is here, and up there, like the Wi-Fi is like not that great. So it's like as soon as I brought my camera up, or I should say my phone up, it just was like, nope. I know, right? Oh, it took me a second too because I need to make sure that I have the description. I have it like like typed out as a basic description so I can copy and paste it so it can make things easier. And it's got the music link in it that I'm supposed to have. I know, right? No sudden moves and your Wi-Fi stream will be fine. And I can hear that bird again. He just tweeting away. But my goodness. Actually, what do you call it? Like, the other day when my husband was trying to play, let me see if I can remember the name. MLB, yeah, the Major League Baseball game, like the new one, 2021. It was taking forever to download, and he was actually kind of mad because he was like, "We were paying for really good internet, and why is it this? It should not be this slow." He actually contacted them to see like what the deal is. Oh, and you want to know something that's actually been making me really mad? Is that okay? In this city, like almost every corner, even on this, like within a couple feet apart, there are phone stores everywhere. And it's always the same one, like KT, which is what we have. You can like think of it as like Comcast or AT&T, like they're really big, right? And our favorite jjajangmyeon restaurant closed, Jin's Chinese restaurant, because that's where we used to get like jjajangmyeon and jjampo. And they closed, and we were like so sad. But at the same time, we were like, well, maybe something cool and new will come here, because you know it's a location that is equipped to be a restaurant, right? So we're thinking a new restaurant will move in. No, mother effing Katie swoops in and buys the property up, and guess what? There's gonna be another phone store there, and we're just like, why? Katie, why you need so many gosh dang stores? There's literally already one, just a few, like a few steps away. It's right by the like a nursery where you can buy plants and stuff from. And it's just like, you already have one right there. Why you gotta put one right here? We were just so mad. I was like, they're doing this crap on purpose. I almost said a bad word. I mean, I know you can like curse a little bit in your streams, but like, I don't know how much is allowed. No, not even like Starbucks. Well, I guess it's like Starbucks, but the problem is you can't do anything. It's just a phone store. I actually was thinking, before we know it, this entire city is just gonna be nothing. There'll be no more restaurants, no more shops, just KT mobile stores. And you and your wife are just sitting there like, darling, what should we eat? I could really go for a Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Let's go to KT and dine out. And like someone's like, man, no, I'm feeling fancy today. I'm gonna go have an iPhone 10 to eat. Like what? Like so I'm joking. Like there's gonna be nowhere else to eat. It's just gonna all be KT phone stores. Like the buttheads, the I want to say bastards. The bastards, like, oh my god, like, why? I was so excited, thinking, like, maybe a new cool restaurant will go there, you know? A new restaurant to start their own journey, and nope, KT. You gotta also think, like, because it's equipped to run a restaurant, right? Like, it's a perfect location for another restaurant to move in. But that means that KT swooped in really quick to buy the property. And it just, it irritates me so much. Good thing though is that it seems like the place that used to be like a lingerie store is gonna now might be like some kind of cafe or something. So at least that's an upside. And so many boutiques have closed, which is really sad. There was actually a boutique I really wanted to go to one day when I saved up enough money because it's kind of expensive. And they closed. So I'm like, well crap, I'll never know what it's like to go there. Oh wait, F words are a no-no. For sure. Holy crap though, because people like text like the guy I throw the F word so much. But then again, they might not care if they can afford a video or here they're getting demonetized though. I'm not even monetized yet, and I'm worried about that. Oh, I'm tired. Off to see you later. Oh, that's good. Finally, the insomnia wore off. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. I'll be on tomorrow anyway. Yeah, tomorrow evening, so it'll probably be the morning for you. And good night, Rebecca. And let's pray your sister doesn't cause any more trouble. Like, please let that poor girl, like, just find it in herself to not throw tantrums anymore. I guess. I'm not sure. I thought, I thought you could swear, just as long as it wasn't too much. Which, I actually kind of don't see why it would matter, though. Because, like, if you're going to already swear in the first place, then why would it matter if you just swear more? And honestly, they should be praising a bit more cursing because of the whole COPPA thing. So, if people curse, it's not child-friendly, therefore, it is safe for putting as much advertising as you want. Well, I can understand maybe certain explicit language, but like as far as just like regular cursing, I don't think that's much of a deal. Oh god, I can already see my stream is laggy again. Why? We pay for such good internet. That is true, yeah. I just use that's what I mostly use YouTube for. Mostly is to listen to music. I think I've actually only recently got into like watching people for their content. You know, like Kendall Ray and all that stuff, like Illuminati. It's kind of cool. It's like their own like little mini television series that you get excited for like each week. Okay, so this means round 11 through something. I'm not sure where I'll stop at, but that will be single crochet. Oh yeah, I also got a new idea for some parts of streaming. So I was thinking, like, oh yeah, I finally did my nails up. Like you can see how they're nice and clean and not all gritty and icky. Because I'm going to try to start filming that Fortnite Loot Llama video. That was kind of one of the reasons I was putting it off, was because like I can't feel, there's no way I can film without doing my nails first. Because at least for a stream, it's okay to have my nails a little iffy, because that's not going to be the focal point. But when you do like a video where it's going to be really close up, they can see every like little grime about your nails, and I'm like, nah, I gotta have clean nails if I'm gonna do a video. And I finally got around to doing it. It takes freaking forever. I mean, I see why people go get their nails done, because good lord, I didn't even do anything special. I just cleaned them up, and it took like 3 hours. Granted, when I'm like trimming the cuticles and stuff, I gotta be like careful not to cut myself. And also, whenever you do anything with the left hand, it like takes twice as long. I know, right? For other people, I refuse because it's a jump too far. I know, right? Like, I don't like the YouTube drama crap. That just, ugh. It makes me just, like, that's just, like, no fun at all. It's just too annoying. But things like, I don't know. Have you ever watched The Click? He actually is friends with Illuminati, too. I didn't realize that. Like, when I was watching Illuminati, him and her and a bunch of other YouTubers have, like, this, like, little, like, collaboration channel called Sad Milk. And I was like, and they, like, they scoop off around there. And it's just like so adorable. Like I had no idea they were all buddies. And it's just like even cuter when you find out. Kind of like the animation community. Like I was watching like, James and Jaden, like their little animation things. Like those were so cute. That was like just such a wholesome part of YouTube, was that community. Oh yeah, you're back. Yeah, finally I restarted the stream. I know, right? It's like, oh, I hate it when that happens. Like I went to show you. Like, I think did I move my phone too quickly that the Wi-Fi was just like, nah, even though we pay for expensive Wi-Fi? Yes, Worm has come again. Oh no, I'm gonna try. Hopefully. We'll see how streaming... I did one time, I streamed twice in one day. I think that was the day I did the fruits. And that was kind of a bit on the exhausting side, like, oh my goodness. But at the same time, it's like I would either have to do the night stream the day before, which would mean like on Saturday nights. But then that would mean I have to wake up early. Like I stream at night and then wake up and stream again. Like that's too much. I'd rather, and plus I want to do the morning stream first, because I feel like you guys deserve like firsthand to see whatever it is I'm gonna do. Because you guys are the OG. And let me see. But at the same time, though, like I feel like Monday mornings will not be that good for other people because most people will be going to work. Wait, I forgot your name is Sarah, right? Sorry to. Wait, what? No, you are OG. You are OG. Yeah, you, Divine, Rebecca, Maya. Sadly, Maya's not here today. Kind of Kiwi has been around here too. She's I've seen her on a couple streams. So you guys are all OG. Like, no, anybody who comes in the morning stream, you are considered like the OG people. Oh wait, that was the first time you came, wasn't it? It was the late night stream. I mean, I still consider you OG because you come in the morning too. You're the OGest OG on the earth. I mean, even people who came to that stream, because that was a while back. I was still like Hentai Malu, like I still consider y'all OG. But more like I haven't made it like a regular thing yet to do in the evening. And I need to figure out if that would be better for some people. Like I do it at 6 p.m. Actually, probably good for some Koreans too, because they might be home. I don't know, but they might still be at a Hagwon though for like the high school students though. But oh well. Oh my god, like Jung said one of his students was actually watching me while she was studying. Like she wasn't listening or anything, like she had the audio off, but she just had it on her phone playing, and I thought, oh, that's so sweet. She's just like watching me crochet away while she's studying English. And also, I think a good thing also about streaming twice again is, I friend, I know, right? I'm a coffee and crochet stream hipster. Oh my god, I remember when the word hipster first came out, and I thought it was like a good thing. I was like, because they were talking about wearing blue jean jackets and stuff, and I was like, oh, I wear a blue jean jacket. And it was talking about like liking different things. Like, I like different things. Oh my god, I'm a hipster. Like, I was all excited too, like thinking it was a good thing, but now it's gotten such a bad rep. And for good reason too, because like I mean, there's like good hipsters and there's bad hipsters. But it's like, in the beginning, I thought it was a good term. But yeah, we're crochet hipsters. We're gonna make that a new term. Oh my god! And I was also like, you know, like those like little Reddit videos was like, what did rich people ruin for poor people? And it was like certain hobbies, you know, like they'll like as soon as rich people start doing it, they start making ways to monetize it. And I'm like, they better not touch crochet because I know crochet is starting to get pretty popular lately. And I'm like, oh god, they better not try to make a way to make crochet expensive. Like imagine just yarn prices just skyrocket all of a sudden for no reason. No up in quality, same old good old yarn we've been buying, and then imagine like it just quadrupled in price just because like higher class people started getting into it. I mean, they should be able to get into it just fine, but like don't try to monetize off it. It's more like not because they get into it, because it's more because somebody sees it and then they try to monetize it. And I'm like, they better not. I already found out where to get cheap yarn now. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to come in. Because I believe it's the same yarn that Making with Alex uses, right? It's got the cute little cow on it. That is true. I know, right? But I mean, like, they would make it even more expensive than it already is. Like, they would find some reason to skyrocket the price of yarn or something. Because you remember, like, sewing used to be cheaper. People used to make their own clothes because it was the cheaper thing to do, and then it became a hobby. And then all of a sudden now fabric and stuff is like super expensive. Because now it's considered a hobby and not a necessity. Oh my god, this like string is like keep getting stuck and I have to like add on a new string of yarn. That's always frustrating. I need to make sure I crochet over both loops though. Oh wow, I can actually smell the greenery because I have my window open. Oh, I just love that spring smell. It's so nice. Yeah, it depends on the materials, I guess. Like, I guess you could still sew for cheap if you use Walmart fabric. I actually remember. Do you remember when Walmart? Well, I don't know if you have Walmart. Do they have Walmarts in Canada? But like, big Walmarts used to have like a really cool sewing section. So yeah, sure. Even though it was cheap yarn, they had really cute patterns and stuff though. And like my mom was a thrifty hobbyist, so she would go and like get like really adorable. Like she had like this cute little froggy fabric. Wasn't great for clothes, but she made like these cute puffy curtains for it. And like she put them over our window. And it's just so adorable. I think we would make some play clothes out of that fabric because, you know, like back then, you know, like, has anyone even used the term play clothes anymore? I haven't heard that term in a long time. Like, I haven't seen it in social media using, you know, like wearing your play clothes for whenever you go outside because they're okay to get all dirty and muddy. Oh my god, this is like the hard part. Is like every time everything wants to like attach to that stitch marker. And I'm just like, be gone, I want to crochet this to the end. But the stitch marker keeps latching onto my working yarn. Okay, how many do I got left? Because I got to take this stitch marker out. Okay, I got 2 left. Let me take this out. Oh my god, I'm crocheting out of view again. We do have a small section for yarn and 2 separate spots for sewing. Oh yeah, because like our big Walmart, that's the thing though, is the Walmart we went to all the time, they used to have a sewing section and they took it away. They still have yarn, but it's mostly just that same old, like, Red Heart Super Saver, which, you know, it's so funny because I used to think Red Heart was crappy, just because of that yarn. But then I bought something, I forgot which one it is, but it's like a different, I should say line, like a different line of yarn, Red Heart, and it's actually really nice yarn. So it's like just the Super Saver is the crappy one. The colors are really bright though. I will give it that. Like even though it's like it feels itchy and crappy, and it's not that great for amigurumi, but the colors are just so bright. I was actually really disappointed that it wouldn't split really. I got one to kind of split, but you gotta still be really careful if it just disintegrates. But it's like, it probably would look better split it, because something about when you split the yarn, like since it's crocheting, like, I don't know, when it's thinner, because this yarn is kind of similar to Red Heart, like it's got a scratchy feel to it, like when it was like bigger, but it looks so nice when you crochet down on a much smaller scale. Like it just gives everything a much smoother surface and all that good old stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, I guess Super Saver because it's all I can afford. Wait, does that mean the sweater you crocheted, was that with Super Saver? Because that actually looked like really nice yarn. Like it looks really nice in the picture. It doesn't look like Super Saver. The one you did with the Alpine Stitch sleeves. Or maybe, has Super Saver gone up better maybe? Because it has been a while since I bought it. I didn't know if maybe they somehow improved the quality of their yarn, or maybe the way they changed the dye to be a bit better. Because there would be some Super Saver yarns. Oh no, that was Lime's brand. Oh yeah, that was the good stuff. Because I know Lime brand's expensive. Not super expensive, but you know, like, it's like, whenever I go, I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna go get this, like, cheaper stuff for, like, that's like $2 to $3 instead. Actually, that same crap is probably now $4 or $5. That's another thing too. I was shocked is since I haven't been to like a yarn store in a long time, and then when I go and look at the prices, like I get so startled, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like a whole dollar or $2 more than it was a few years ago, and that scares me. Oh no! I mean, it's great you're back, but that means the insomnia came back though, doesn't it? Wait, oh, that audio. Oh, wait, are you able to hear the music now, I think? But also, I like to go to a place like Mary Maxim and the Beret Factory. Whoa. I've never heard of those kind of places. Is that like a Canada? Is those are like popular in Canada, I think? That sounds kind of cool, Beret Factory. Oh, yeah, and, I can't remember if I told you. Oh, yeah, so choppy. I know, right? It's doing it again. I don't know how to make it. I hate how they don't give you any option to kind of fix. Like, you know, like lower the quality of your stream for a little bit, you know what I mean? So that way it'll be less choppy and then I can like boost it back up to a higher resolution. Because I know that's like reasons why. Oh, it's still choppy. Ugh. How's the audio though? Does the audio sound fine? Oh, is the audio choppy too? I'm gonna shout out the door to tell them to shut the sirens off. Okay, so far looking good. I probably, let me make a small one real quick to sew on this here. I know, right? It's like on one hand, it's like, yay, happy she's back, but at the same time, like, oh no, that means the insomnia came back. Okay, oh, okay, it seems to be stopped being choppy now, that's good. I'll take a quick sip of my coffee. Audio was fine, just super crackly and choppy. I cannot say that right. Crackly and choppy. I know what you mean. Oh no, it's hiding one of her messages. YouTube, stop it. Stop hiding people's messages. My goodness. Which one did it even hide? Oh, I think it hid the one about the sirens. My goodness. Why, YouTube? Why does YouTube just love hiding? Oh, not you. Wait, was it you? I thought it was Rebecca. I think it was one of Rebecca's messages that it hid. But I know, right? It loves you the most, though, Divine. Like, it loves to hide your messages the most. I keep forgetting. I gotta keep an eye on that. I am wondering, like, if I keep forgetting to try and see if this works, but like turn off hold for review and see if that stops it. But if it doesn't, then that just means that it's just YouTube just working on its own. Okay, good. The stream's all good, back in order. Because I can see on my screen now where it's a lot better. Oh, wait, let me see. I think I can pause. Yeah, let me pause my... Because I remember the chat still comes. I don't have to actually watch my own video. I can, like, pause it. And maybe that, like, might be eating up some of the bandwidth. Wait. Right, that's him told. You yelled at a policeman. Oh my god, I was actually listening to like a Neighbors from Hell, the Reddit stories. Do any of you guys listen to Mark narrations? Yeah, he's my favorite. He's from the UK, and he's such a funny guy. Him and his Waffle gang, like, he like made it like his own like little theme, like with waffles and stuff. And one story was like about these people who were like always yelling and screaming and bringing drugs over, and they literally called the police about it. And the police, this was like the UK police, and they told them like, just move. Like, what? And made it sound like it was their problem, the people who were complaining about the noise. Like, what? Just because, like, you're complaining about noise and the police tell you, oh, just move. Like, it's no big deal. Like, what? Oh my god. Now I see why there's so many jokes about the police in the UK. That's, like, so rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do 6 single crochet. And then, let me do... double, so it'll be 12. I probably should write this down too, but I'll write it down after I increase. As for Mary Maxim, is Canadian, but it's moved to some parts of the U.S. I wonder what kind of brands they sell there, because I've never seen one before. If they did move to the U.S., I would probably imagine it's probably in a lot of the northern states, because that would be pretty easy to, because they're just closer to the border. Because at least in the South, I've never heard of any, or even in California, I never heard of Mary Maxim. Actually, it's so weird, but it sounds like a makeup store. It doesn't sound like a yarn store. It sounds like either a clothing store or a makeup store to me. I think it's because I'm thinking of Max Factor, because I think that was a makeup brand, right? Max Factor. Wait. Oh, good one was my neighbors from hell. I know, right? I know the policeman, and he knows I don't sleep properly, and the stupid kids are back at the top of the gas box. Kids buggered off, so I told them where they live and where they hide out. Oh god, just some kids are chilling on a gas box? Oh, no thank you. I can never do that. That's too creepy. Like, what if it just blows up randomly? No thanks. Oh, okay, I think I'm on 12. Oh, yeah, I need to sew this up real quick. Check out their website, there's so much stuff. Oh, I wonder if they sell international. I'm already happy I found AliExpress because nothing will take my freaking debit card. It's so frustrating trying to buy anything online in Korea because you have to have, like, or more I should say, it's hard for a foreigner to buy stuff online in Korea. That's really difficult. But I guess because technically AliExpress is in China, so that's why. But I'm really excited to try out that milk cotton yarn. Super excited. And I've seen, because that's the yarn that I make it with Alex uses, so that's the only reason why that's one of the reasons why I actually chose it, because like her stuff looks so nice and vibrant. I'm like, I gotta get on that yarn. And also plus two, if we collab, then I'll actually will have like the same yarn to use with. Right, he's buggered off, that's good. Let me see, 1, 2. Wait, 7, 8, 9. Oh god, I probably should have used a stitch marker. 10. Okay, 2 more. 11 and 12. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use a stitch marker because trying to count that, it's so weird. It's like it's only 12, but it took so long to get to the other end. Let me write down quickly what I've been doing so I don't forget it. Alrighty, so side. I don't know, what do you call the side part of a cactus? I'm just gonna call it side piece. Let's see, 2 single crochet, then round 2 through something will be single crochet. I know, and doesn't it actually suck too? Like, your insomnia just wore off, and then all of a sudden this cop comes around with sirens blaring just to wake you up again. And it's just like, oh gosh, the universe, why do you hate me? Like that. I can imagine that being like your first thoughts. Uh-oh, weird. Oh shoot, that stitch marker's in there. So I guess I'll use this one for now. Though this one's actually not that good for the bigger size because it goes through the fibers because it's so thin. But it's really good for that micro crochet though. I'm trying not to go through my yarn fiber. I'm trying to just go through the stitch. I say I always hear sirens fly by my apartment. I know, right? Actually, one thing here is I actually don't hear sirens that much. Like, every so often I'll hear an ambulance, and that's about it. But like, oh my god, in my own hotel, like you hear, because we lived not super close, but like like maybe like a 10-minute drive away from the fire department. So yeah, we'd always see like the fire trucks going by, all the ambulances going by. Oh my god, I still remember. I didn't realize, when you're young, you just think siren, you just think police. And every time I heard a siren, I thought, oh no, it's the police, run! Like, run and hide, thinking we'll get in trouble for some odd reason, even though we're not doing anything. And it'd be an ambulance. And I didn't realize they each have their own distinct, like, sound. And when I got older, I can, like, finally tell was the ambulance siren or what a cop siren was. I would like to know, what is that phenomenon like? I've heard other people, like when people get nervous around cops, even though they're not doing anything bad, and like for a fact, like like I'm not doing anything bad. Why do I feel like this? What does it mean? Does it mean we're a good person? I don't know. I used to think it was just me, but then I heard on Reddit like those Reddit videos that people were talking about that. I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. A lot of people feel the same way. Oh, especially when you're driving, then you get really nervous. I'm not nervous about, like, if I'm not like, I won't speed. So I'm like, I know I'm not speeding, but I'm always worried, like, is a tail light out? Is something wrong with the car that they're gonna pull me over for? Like, something that I can't see. I always get worried about that. But good thing I haven't driven in a long time. Well, I guess it's only been, what, 2 years? When was the last time I drove? May of 2019. That was the last time I drove. And that's because I was visiting, what do you call it, my family, and me and my dad, we drove up to go see my aunt in Ohio. Oh my god, it was so funny. It's like, here I am, haven't driven for almost a whole year after being in Korea, and now it's like, you get to drive like a whole road trip. It was like, for the first little bit, I was like, oh my god, I felt so nervous, like I hadn't driven in a long time. And now it's been almost 2 years, so I'm like, gosh, I wonder when the next time I'll be able to drive is. Okay, I'm dirt mine to get these squares done. Wait. Oh, I mean, determined? But at first I thought you were saying, like, derp mine, like, like the derp comics. Wait, no, like, not derp. Those were called rage comics, yeah. But you know what I mean, like derp. I haven't heard people say the word derp in a long time. That was like the thing, though, back in the day, though, wasn't it? I say back in the day, and that was like, what, 2011, I guess, when people said that? I think they call them derp comics, too, I think. Oh, God, this keeps... Oh, God, I hear some cars going. What the heck? Is someone, like, racing? There ain't no racetracks near here. I know, right, how to make yourself feel old. But to be fair, the lingo is really moving really fast. Like, there's, like, new words the youth are coming out with. I like how I'm calling them the youth. Like, I'm still young myself, but, like, compared to them, I don't feel as young. Heck, even when I was young, like, as a teenager, I didn't feel like I belonged with them. I felt so, like, I felt more in tune with the older crowd. Actually, that's not always a bad thing, though. Like, actually, a lot of the teachers liked me, and, like, the teachers can kind of tell when you're like that, and they seem to treat you a lot better, too. Or, like that you get away with stuff. Like, if I was late one time, they'd be like, oh, it's okay, I understand. While other kids, if they're late, they're like, not me, getting tardy. But then again, to be fair, those kids that would get that, they usually cause trouble daily in the class, So they're always, like, a little poop head. But then there's me, who's, like, always trying to be, like, a good student, so I try not to do anything bad. And they give you a pass for it. Oh god, I'm, like, crocheting too close to the camera. It got all blurry. think instead, I'm gonna just glue the flower on. Because I realized I should have, like, made a flower to glue on, to sew on there, but I'm like, nah, we're gonna hot glue it. We ain't got time for that. Oh yeah, I know it's not that. I feel it was called a brown. Oh, it was called a brown nose. Oh, that's so horrible. That's because brown nosing is different from being a good kid. You know what I mean? Like, I always hate it when they call you a teacher's pet just for, like, following the rules. It's like, there is something, like, to me, a real teacher's pet or, like, a real, I guess, brown noser would be someone who goes out of their way to make the other kids get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if I saw something bad, I just turn a blind eye. Like, I don't have the time to care about you, to go complain about you. I don't care. I just want to do my own thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, thankfully, I don't think everyone never were called a teacher's pet, but I had some students like come up to be like, "Yeah, you're so and so, Mrs. So and so's favorite, aren't you?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess so." I guess they said it was sarcasm, but that's the only time they've ever really insulted me on that. I know, right? You weren't there to cause trouble. You just didn't want to get in trouble. I know, right? Like, it's like I don't want to go to the work of having to freaking go to detention for what? For like some what? For some shits and giggles. And it's more like, it's also like, I just didn't have the energy to try to cause any problems. You know, like, it's like some kids would go out of their way to cause problems, and I'm just like, gosh, man, we're here for like 6, 7 hours. I don't, like, I just want to go home. I don't care about causing trouble. I know, right? I had a good fair amount of bullies. Thankfully, it was all verbal, though. I think that's the good thing, though, when it is verbal, is that it's a lot easier to ignore. But I always feel bad for the kids who get like bullied physically, because then like that's when it gets kind of dangerous and kind of scary. I still remember, like, I don't think this was not a direct attack on me. It was more just the wrong place, the wrong time. But like, I think did I ever tell you about this story? Like, I used to kind of skip near the end of my senior year. I started skipping lunch because uh none of my friends were freaking there, and it was just like, no matter where I'd sit, it'd just be by a bunch of strangers that were just kind of hostile. So I was like, eh. I would just, and plus I wanted to listen to my iPod, and for some reason they don't let you have your phone out or your electronics. Like, even though mine was just an iPod, like, it doesn't even connect to the internet. It was just like the good old classic iPod, and I just wanted to listen to music. So the only place I could do that was in the bathroom. So I would just go in the bathroom and just not come out, and then I would wait, and then when the bell rung for lunch, I'd come out, like, as if I went to lunch. And what do you call it? Well, one day, these girls came in, and they, like, first they knocked on it, and I just like, oh, someone's in here. And then all of a sudden they started pounding it. Like, what? They started kicking at it, like running and jump kicking at it. And I was just like, what the heck? And then the little bee had the freaking nerve to reach down, because I always brought my backpack in with me. Because I never trusted to leave my stuff out, because I know they had a shelf where you could put your backpack. I'm like, nah, I'm bringing it in with me. And for some reason, this retarded bathroom didn't have the hooks where you can, like, hang your purse or something on the door, so you had to have your backpack on the floor, which I hated because that's kind of gross. She reached under and, like, took my backpack, and I got really angry. I screamed, hey, like, really loud, and I, like, busted out of there. Like, I actually kicked the door open, like, really mad, and thankfully that was enough to scare them. They dropped my backpack, and I, like, ran out, and I started yelling at them. Like, they picked on the wrong person. I think the reason why they went harder is because I said in a very nice voice when they first start knocking. I was just like, oh, someone's in here. And you know how my voice sounds, right? It sounds kind of, like, young. So they probably thought I was like some immature freshman, I bet. And nope. I was like an angry lion when I came out. It actually scared them. They weren't expecting such a reaction. No, it was so fast. Like, and here's the thing, she didn't reach completely under the stall. She, you know, like how backpacks had like those little straps for adjusting? And she grabbed that. So she did it really quickly too. Like, it was just all of a sudden she just yanked my backpack out so I couldn't step on her hand, or else I would have. It just happened so fast, but I immediately got up and busted the door open. They dropped in and ran out, and I started going off yelling. It turns out they were the ISS kids, the in-school suspension. And I don't know what, the teacher, I guess, lets them go on a bathroom break before they go to lunch. Because, see, my lunch period was the last lunch period, technically. Because there's actually one more lunch period after that, and it's for only ISS students. Like, if they got in trouble and they go into in-school suspension. And they were about to go on their lunch. And I'm just like, what the heck? This teacher, he just lets them, like, oh my god. Or more, I should say, the teacher's, like, right there. Because he came out, you know, he came pretty quickly afterward. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? You shouldn't be doing all this crap. Like, he looked so done with life, actually, now that I look back on it, his face. He just looked so tired. It was probably just done dealing with their shit. And it's, like, so funny. But, yeah, I was yelling at him. Like, super angry. And the reason why I was angry was I had my iPod on me, so that was the only thing that was actually expensive in there that I had on me. Everything else was just books and stuff. But, this was in there because I had my crochet stuff and I had that was my first thought was, shit, grandma's crochet hooks in there. Hell no, they ain't still in my backpack. I'm gonna, like, that's why I was, like, super angry. And I think I remember telling him that, like, I ripped my hook out and be like, this isn't, you know, this is my freaking grandma's. Like, you think you can steal this? Like, I was just so angry. I was just so mad. The audacity. Ugh, I can't stand people like that. And they just, thankfully, I think they only did it to, like, get a rise out of me. Or to make me cry or whatever. But yeah, that didn't work. 12th grade Virginia was not taking no shit. I was just done. Because, you know, like, I don't know, did they ever call it senioritis when you were in school? Like, when you're a senior and you're just kind of done with everything, ready to get out? Like, yeah, I had a major senioritis. Like, I didn't care what my last grade was, as long as it was passing, I was just ready to get out of school. Oh god, come on, hot glue. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, of course now when it does it, it's too much. Crap. I just need the littlest bit of hot glue, that's all I need. I know, right? Like, they actually cause more problems for themselves. Because doing all this crap, like all these, like, little pranks they want to do, or just be disruptive, it's like, okay, you're just gonna get in trouble. They're gonna make you stay after school, then your mom's gotta pick you up, and then you're gonna have your mom yell at you, and it's just like, why go through all that trouble? Like, what? I just never understood those kids. I think now I realize most of them probably just do it because they really want attention, I guess. So I don't know, depending on their home life, like, is it just because initially themselves are they attention seekers to the point where it's annoying, or are they maybe neglected at home? They don't get enough attention, so they, like, try to seek it at school or something. But even then, it just seems like too much trouble. Too much work, actually, to be honest. Like, I'm too lazy to be disruptive. That was always my thing. I was just too tired. I just wanted to go home so I could, like, play Sims. Because I was really playing The Sims a lot when I was, like, in high school. Especially since I think, like, The Sims 2 had just completed. And The Sims 3 had come out. I never played The Sims 3, never bought it. But, because of that, they had all these, like, cheap bundles, so we bought almost all of them. Like, we bought all the expansion packs and everything. So that was real nice. I know, right? Some kids would show up drunk or high. It was so weird. And some kids got in trouble for like drinking on the school grounds. I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, isn't it more fun to get drunk with your buddies in the woods than it is to go at school? Like, why would you want to be drunk at school? I would feel like that'd be so uncomfortable. And you have more likely of a chance of getting caught and in trouble. So it's like, you gotta think, it's like they want to get caught almost. Oh, I probably should have crocheted one more round. Oh well. I know, like, the path of least resistance. But yeah, I remember there was like one kid on the bus. What was his name? Taylor Hill. Yeah. I don't know why he bugged me since freaking elementary school. Especially, I think starting the 4th grade. I think it's when he started. And it's just like, I don't know what his deal was. He just had something against me. And oh my god, I remember, like, it was literally the last day of school. It was the last day for seniors. And I just worked for the main office, and it was my last day working there. And I just happened to see him when I was running an errand. And I asked him in front of a clerical worker. Like, I went up to him, and all his friends were there, and I was like, Taylor, why did you never like me? And he got all stuttery and stuff. He's like, like, he looked so nervous to be called out like that. And he's like, I guess we just didn't really get a chance to know each other. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I walked away, and I'm like, that's bullshit. We've known each other for years. We've known each other since, like, what, the 3rd or 4th grade? That's what my mom thought, but... Like, see, that was plausible, maybe, in elementary school. That's what we thought. But in high school, I don't know. He got kind of harsh with me in high school. Like, he never tried to do anything... Well, I guess the only physical thing he tried to do was throw Skittles at us. But, I don't know. But see, that's the thing. You would think he would have outgrown that by the time we were, like, in high school. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. He wasn't, like, a jock or anything. He was actually kind of nerdy himself. That's what made it weird. That's what made it, like, kind of like, why are you bullying me? Like, you ain't hot shit yourself either, you know?
Morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh, yeah, Jung just woke up. Oh, ooh, I just read your other message. Oof, drinking water with after chewing gum. Oh, I know, right? There's like freeze burn in your throat. It's like ultra cold. Oh yeah, Divine says good morning. Oh, he said good morning back. He's in the kitchen. I guess he's probably about to get ready for work. I wish he would stop having to work Sundays though. But he's just waiting for the semester to finally end because ever since the old owner left, he had to take on her students, and he's trying to get them ready because they're gonna have like a big exam soon. So he's been having to work overtime and work freaking Sundays because usually Sundays are his day off. But at least he comes home early. But still, though, just waiting for this semester to be over so he can finally have some free time again. It's so cute watching him play like the Xbox because he hasn't played in a while. Is this the right one? No, I want this one. Oosh, now that I think about it, I'm really hoping Corona will be done soon because our high school reunion will probably be coming up soon in a couple of years. I think like 2 more years, but if the world stays at the way it is, then there's probably not going to be a reunion, or it's going to be a Zoom reunion, and I don't want that. I want a reason to go and just show off how like my life's turned out. Ain't that what freaking high school reunions are for? Wait, finally got all my stuff sent off for college. I'm going to hear back soon. Oh, going there back soon. I don't know, that'd be nice. I know, because I remember you said you were waiting on, like, the loan to come through. Or permission or something. Man, I still wonder, though, if I mean, I probably will eventually go to school, but it just feels like, even then, to me, I feel like that general college experience is, like, that option's over, I feel like. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Ah, oh my god, I need another sip of coffee. My throat is so dry. Uh-oh, what happened to the music? No! Or did it end? Oh, it ended, okay. I thought for a second that it was done with. Let me do this one. This is still... Okay, it's still the same people. Why is this an ad about cars? Okay, there we go. Okay, what's going out there? I hear like someone banging something. I think the music might be a smidge loud. That's better. But I bet that'd be exciting, like just going to college again. Wonder what it's like to experience. I know that's the thing too, like I dreamed of like, oh, what college is gonna be like, and then I never went. It's just too expensive. Yeah, college hurts the wallet I'm gonna spend. Oosh! 12 grand on a 10-month program. Oh, but it's medical though, isn't it, right? That's probably why it's more expensive. I was like, oosh, that is steep. But even then though, still, it's pricey. Yeah, medical field. I know, I remember I was trying so hard to be able to go to college in Korea, because if you can speak Korean fluently and you take this test, fluency test, they actually give you like almost a free ride. The higher the score you get, the more money you get. And I was trying so hard. I was like, because I had just started learning Korean when I first visited Korea, and they were like, oh yeah, if you take this test, you can go. So I was like trying so hard to become fluent. And it kind of burnt me out a bit. That's probably why I haven't studied as much. I'm trying to get back into studying Korean now that it's just, more for leisure. Maybe not leisure, more I should say daily necessity. But now I can like take my time with it at least. Go at my own pace. And for a while I actually stopped learning Korean because I was actually going back into learning English because when I was getting my TEFL, learning all this stuff for that. Oosh, this one's loud. That's better. Oh wait, she said the same thing about French when she moved to Quebec. Oopsie, there we go. But she was also like, I'm gonna hit the ground running. I know, right? Like, for a while, I had like all this, like, I was just doing nothing but studying Korean every day. Like, I'd wake up. This is actually really funny because, like, you know how I like the tuna fish sandwich, right? I love tuna fish sandwiches. I actually had like this routine where this was when they came out with those, like, the tuna fish, like, packets with the flavorings. Like, they had like one for Mexico, one for like the Mediterranean. Those were my two favorites, and a bunch of other flavors. And I've always was eating those two, the one Mexican one and the Mediterranean one. Those were my favorites. And I'd always make at like 5 in the morning, I'd make a tuna fish sandwich and some coffee and sit in the dark on my phone on Korea101.com going through lessons. Because like they had the audio lesson and I like listened through for like the listening skills, and it's just like I don't know why. That was like a routine for like 2 weeks. It was so weird. But after a while, it's like, you know, like you want to start doing other things, or like you just don't have the energy to. Have you ever like noticed whenever you try to like learn something, depending on if you did something all day, and then you go to try to learn something, and it's like, as soon as you try to, your brain just gets tired. Like, I would start getting sleepy every time I try to learn. Like, I try to jump on an app and start learning some Korean. I have a ton of apps on my phone, like a lot of free ones, and I think 1 or 2 that I bought, like, they're really cheap. They're like $3. And every time I try to get into it, I always get sleepy. Okay, let me move this back here, see if that's a bit better. Oh no, my stream's getting a bit choppy again. This looks good. I might glue that maybe, but I'm gonna wait till I stuff this. That way it's kind of more facing up here. Okay. I'm gonna do maybe a few more rounds of single crochet and then I'll decrease again. Oh yeah, morning, Alex. Oh yeah, or actually I think it's the afternoon for you, isn't it? Because you're a few hours ahead of me. Oh yeah, I'm finally, what do you call it? I'm finally, trying out that yarn you used, the one with the cow on it. But I gotta wait for it to come through. 마리스입니다. 안녕하세요. Oh, so this is like one of our sons. 안녕하세요. 아침 먹었어요? 아침 식사를 먹었어요? Wait. Oh no! Wait, why was it deleted? Oh. I was kind of worried. I thought maybe YouTube deleted their message. I hope they didn't. 예. 안녕. 열심히 공부해라. No. 열심히 공부하세요. Awesome. Let me know what you think of it. It splits quite, but I still love how it crochets up. How, yeah, I saw, that's the reason why I bought it. It's also the cheapest. I got it for like $1 something each. And it's just so cheap. I can't wait for it to come in. I got, I think, 13 colors. Oh my gosh, I swear to God, I keep like turning down the music and each new song louder. I don't know why. That is kind of weird. Let me turn down my normal, maybe my general music. Okay, there we go. My goodness, it's like every time it kept. 지은! 지은이야! 네. 열심히 공부해라. 숙제를 했어? Just, 농담이야. I'm just joking. But, 지은, 어때? 귀엽네요? I forgot what the word for cactus is in Korean. I forgot. It comes in about 100 colors too? Oh, really? I thought they only had 80 colors. The one I got from, they didn't have all the colors, sadly. They had the majority of them, like the bright ones. But I did notice, like, if you look at, like, different sections, like, they're all priced differently, but they're all generally, like, really cheap. And some will have, like one had 82 colors. I don't know why, but Divine, I read that as that's a lot of damage. You know that meme? I read that for some reason, and wow, that's a lot of colors. In that voice in my head, that was my first thought. That's like one of my favorite memes. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's so cute that Jihoon stopped by. Yeah, he's one of our little students. Yeah, him and Nagyong, I do the speaking touch with, where we go over like videos. I know, right? You can never have too many colors. And then one thing I was excited about when I finally found, I was trying to figure out how many strands it has, and it has 5. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna really be nice because like, let me see. Let me see how much my milk cotton has. Do I have any cut up? Shoot. I might need to. Yeah, I need to open this bin up because that's where because all the ones I have are already split right here. I want to see how many mine has. I think mine has just 4. It might be 5. I can't remember. Let me see. So this is mine. We got from a lady. It's very similar though, isn't it? Where's the end at? Okay. I think this one's only 4 though, sadly. Is it 5? That'd be awesome if it's also. Oh yeah, see, mine's only 4. But then again, that's also why it works well with my regular crochet, because it's like, so that's what I'm thinking. If it's 5, then it's most likely I'm gonna probably have to crochet with 2 to like equal like one of these strands. But that's not bad though. That's always fine. I'm fine doing that. But if I want to do like almost, like it's probably not gonna be. I mean, it'll be close to micro crochet, but like maybe like the in between the embroidery thread size and in between this size, like something small but not too tiny. I think that'll work really well for that. But I need to start making some patterns to sell because your girl need yarn money. Now that I know I can go buy through this, I need to start making money that'll go into my US account so I can I can fund my yarn addiction. I'm working on a project at the moment that combines color strands and it works well. Ooh, that'd be cool. It's like I immediately thought of like things like the temperature blanket, like where you're able to like you change like like a row for each day or something. I can't remember if you do like a row a day depending on the temperature. Like that's always pretty cool. But also at the same time, I feel like that'll take forever. I know, right? Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Oh, and I think I got. Do you remember your strawberry bee? One of the colors I got is called watermelon red. Is that one of the yarns you use? That color? That really cute, vibrantly. It looks like legit watermelon, like a watermelon color. I'm really excited for that because I have nothing like that. I've been just using like this hot pink for my watermelon, but it's like too pink. But I want something more like vibrant and neon. And then after I bought, like I saw another like another listing that had the highlighter colors. I'm like, I should have bought from here like that. But probably next time. Yeah, I can't wait to try because that was like so vibrant. It's like just it glows almost, you know? I love yarn like that. How's it feel? Is it like pretty soft, I feel like? That's what a lot of people said it was really good for like baby blankets or something. Even though I'm not gonna do baby blankets, but good soft yarn is always a plus. Oh, that'd be cute. Also, it's gonna be a jumper for one of your characters. That'd be adorable. So far, so good. I wonder if I should. No, I should. I'll do the gnome last after I finish. Crap, I forgot what round this is. Oh well. let me see, maybe 2 more rounds of single crochet, then I'll do a, can I do a subtle decrease? No, it's at 21, crap. I could have like subtly, I probably should have subtly decreased, but I was like kind of like in a rush, so I'm just going to decrease like normal and just do a bunch of single crochet rounds. But I never really like how that looks. It always like looks too sudden. See like how it looks, like it's nice and puffy here and then it's like straight. But when I do subtle, it's like more, well, subtle. Yeah, I probably should do that next time. But I just wanted to be quick so I can hurry up and get to the gnome part. So he can like make his little beard and his little nose. Soft but structured. It's kind of, crochet is like a mix between acrylic and cotton. I think you'll love it. Then that's, yeah, that's how my, I think I have a strand here somewhere. This is from the gold one. Oh, I didn't, this is when it's just still 2 strings together. Oh wait, no, this is not it. That's something else. Whoopsie. I forgot. That's the must be merino yarn. That's different. I have a purple one here somewhere. Where's the purple? Here's the purple. Yeah, I feel like the strands look like this, right? Like it's not like cotton yarn where it's like super weak, but it's like really strong. Like this isn't my strongest yarn yet. I can't wait to try it, but it's gonna take a while. Wait, is AliExpress where you usually get, is that where you usually buy it from too? Is AliExpress? How long does, if it is, how long does it usually take for it to come in? Mine said till May 27th. Let me see. Maybe. Let me see. Eesh. Up to 8 weeks? Holy moly. Well, I'm a patient person, so. But still, it's kind of hard to be patient when it involves yarn. But at the same time, though, that'll actually give me some time to, like, start making some PDF patterns. I need to start finally getting on that. I finally did my nails so that I can finally start doing the Fortnite Loot Llama video. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I was going to talk about this earlier, but I lost my train of thought. But I have a new idea for, like, it's kind of similar to this, right? Like where I'm making something up as I go instead of making something all ready to do. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a series, but it's like a different series. This is more like just making for fun, but I'm going to have a different series that might actually help with some time management. So maybe I'm thinking for future videos, have like designing on stream of what will be a future video. Like, because after I do the Fortnite Lulump, there are some League of Legends skins I need to finally work on. Like, that poor girl has been waiting on a Sonya video for so long, and I really need to make one. But the problem is with skins like that, like League of Legends skins, I'm kind of a perfectionist. So, like, I don't want to just make a, you know, like, make a quick, you know, like, undetailed version out there. Like, no, I want to give her, like, the best one possible, but I want to also keep videos going. So I'm thinking after this stream, we can have like a streams here and there where I'm like designing like new patterns that will be used in a video. And I think that'd be a good idea. That way I can like still be making content for my oh god, this looks so weird. But I can still be making content for YouTube, but at the same time be also working on getting stuff done for like a video. Because it takes a long time to design something, but like doing it on a stream would be really nice. And plus you guys will get to see it firsthand. You should make the pinata tour. I think people of Peace would love that. Oh yeah, I think this is what you mean, right? This, yeah, the Fortnite Loot Llama. I know it's my favorite. For some reason, this one, I didn't put the lock. Jung has the original one on his backpack, and it has like the little lock right there. I have it written down, but I haven't filmed in a while. Because it takes a lot of time to film it. And also my, I've been working on my computer a lot lately. or some other stuff, like some schooling stuff, and it's got those PPTs are like, they're really taking up a lot of room because they're not normal PPTs, they're like interactive PPTs or presentation PowerPoints or whatever, and they take up a lot of space. So I had barely any room on my computer. So I'm like, oh, even if I try to film, I'm not gonna have room to put all my clips. And I have a USB. It's like freaking 30 something. I think it's like 30 gigabytes. And for some reason, it wouldn't let me put a whole video on there. But I just recently discovered if I transfer files from my phone to the USB, like if they're plugged in the same time on my computer, then it like bypasses that stupid thing where it's like, oh, this file 너무 크다. Like it says the file is too big because my computer's in Korean, so I don't understand all of what the message is saying. But the first thing it says is the file is too big and something about the system. And I'm like, why? This is 30 gigabytes. Like, why can't they put like a 5 gigabyte video on there? But if I put all my clips on there, then maybe I can like take them one at a time off, like compress them. That way they're not all on the computer at once, and then work bit by bit there. Because there's just like not enough room on my computer. Because those video clips take up a lot of space. I think my aux video was like 31 gigabytes, like the uncompressed clips. It was like a lot. It was a lot of room. And it's just like, ugh. That was a nightmare to do. I had to actually split doing that video twice because there just was not enough room on my computer. Wait, oh, it's freaking amazing. I know, right? It's like one of my favorite patterns. You know what's actually funny? Is in the very beginning, that was actually working on making that a paid pattern. But that was before I got back into YouTube. And then I started Timo, and after I did Timo, I was like, well, crap, if I made Timo a free YouTube video, I can't make my Fortnite Lulama a paid pattern, because that's actually easier than the Timo one, yet I made the Timo one free. But then I decided to do the whole, make a YouTube video, but make a cheap $1, $2, depending on the complexity of the pattern, or how many pictures they're taking. And it's like you're paying for the PDF. I just need to get on that. But I think the problem with that is it takes a lot of pictures. And you have to like literally stop what you're doing to take a picture. Wait, oh, Worm's back. Hey, so I ran out of charge and my charger was off, so I thought it was charging, but it wasn't. Oh, I know what you mean, like I have a little, what do you call these? Power strip here? And like during one stream, I had my charger plugged in and all of a sudden the low battery came up like 19% while I'm on a stream. And I'm like, what? Why? And it turns out I forgot to turn the power strip on. I'm gonna try to also stream twice. I wanted to like do twice in the same day, but I got something later today, so I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll stream like the same thing again. Actually, it'll be easier because this will probably be done and I'll have everything written out, and then I can just go through it right here. I'm just like trying to figure out what to do. Like just making up as I go. But the next stream, and I'll have a thumbnail ready as well. Oh, heck, you zoned out. I mean, yeah, it's really late though there, isn't it? It's like the evening for you. Yeah, that's why I thought it's like, because Louis' stream for me is at 5 in the morning, and I thought, yeah, it'd be plenty of time. It's more for my European and, Central Asian, I guess like Central Asian viewers and Middle Eastern viewers, because like, I guess people in Korea are like on this side, who prefer an evening stream. It's like for that as well. Because like, who was it? Oh, Stranger Danger, yeah, because Stranger Danger, I think it's the same with Worm, because when Worm came on, he said it's like 5 something a.m. for him. And I remember Stranger Danger said it was like 5 a.m. for him when my stream started last week, but he wants to see it. I just hope he's available tomorrow. Because if I streamed on Monday, then it would be Sunday for the people in the West, but people in Europe, it'll be, depending on what time, if I did in the evening, it'll be Monday morning, and I know a lot of people will go to work. Oh, it's 11? Oh, so it's not super late. Oh my, I swear this music keeps getting louder and louder. There we go. I don't want it to like be overpowering. Oopsie. Okay. Actually, I don't even think I need to decrease. That's a pretty good narrow base. So I'm gonna stop here. Actually, I can take that one back and do like a invisible end. And we can start working on our little gnome. And actually though, if I can finally get to doing maybe something like being able to stream later that same day. Like I was able to do it once with the fruit. Like I actually not crocheted, I streamed twice, but I did the same thing over again. But I thought there could always be like a part one, do one part of something. If it's like a more complex project, we'll start in the morning stream and then finish it in the evening stream. Like the thing is, not everyone will be able to see it, but like it's like I thought that was a cool idea. Like they each get to see different parts of what's going on. If I'm going to do like a really big project. Let me see, what time is it? It's only 12, so that's not too bad. I'll probably have to go for a bathroom break though in a bit. I've already almost finished my coffee, and I sadly don't have any more ready to go. Last time I had it just where I had to microwave it to warm it up, but this time I'd have to like make more. I'm gonna try to start these streams a bit earlier. What was the earliest I did? I think what was 7:30 the earliest I did before? I can't remember. Oh, what? Oh my god, I nearly crapped myself. I thought a bug flew in. But like how? Because I have a bug screen? No, it was just one of my crochet things just fell. And it scared me. I thought it was like a beetle flew in or something. I'm like, oh god, please no. I thought maybe there was a hole in the screen. Yeah, I had a bit of problem with spiders here last summer too, so I'm probably not going to keep my windows open for very much longer. Depending on if they come back. Oh wait, probably. Well, no, I'm gonna just glue on everything, like his nose. So. Oh, Worm's gone. Oh yeah, because you got school coming up. Oh, see you, Worm. Thank you for stopping by. Let me see. Oh yeah, good luck with homework. Oh god. Ugh. That is one thing I'm just so glad that I'm not in school, is no homework. Ugh. I don't think I could stand homework. Let me get some fiber fill. I have yarn scraps somewhere, but I don't want to go hunting for them, so I'm just going to use my fiber fill. I know, right? Glue now, so later. I probably won't even bother sewing it. I'll just keep on gluing. So I'm thinking next week I might want to make a new thumbnail though for this specific type of streaming I'm thinking of, where we're designing for a new video. Is oh my god, that looks wonky. I want to make like a new thumbnail for it, like specifically like designing. The thumbnail I'm using now, I just call it my crochet and chill, because it's just, we're just making whatever just for fun. And then I changed the thumbnail later because I finally found out how to do that. So I was really happy I could find it, because I was like, I really want to show off, like the little Fisher penguin we did. I was like really sad. I was like, oh, it's too cute to like not have the thumbnail. And then I watched this kid's video on how to change your thumbnail. It's kind of a tricky process, because you have to like comment on the video, and then it lets you edit it. And if you have the Studio app, only through the Studio app, not like through the desktop. So that was kind of weird, but hey, it works. And I'm thinking to start finally designing Sonia, her League of Legends skin. I'm just going to do the normal one. Okay, that looks good so far. So let's work on our little gnome. Where is my hook? Oh, I gotta stop yawning. I need more coffee. How much? Oh, I got a decent amount left. Okay. I kind of want it to be ovally though. Let me see. What's the best way to make an oval shape? Probably. Oops. Let me pull that back. Let me try 9 crochet in the magic circle. Let's see how that goes. Because it's kind of hard to manipulate the shape when it's in the magic circle. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely if you gotta go to sleep, definitely go to sleep, because I know it's getting kind of late. At least you got to see the cactus part. And you can always just watch the stream later, like click through it to see how it goes. You don't have to watch the whole thing through. I'll do that with sometimes if I miss like one of Louis' streams. Like it's kind of hard to watch the whole thing because it's like 3 hours long. But I'll like skip through it and like kind of watch like some good parts. Because like I always kind of do feel sad though. Like when I watch the chat going, I'm like, oh, I missed it. Because it's always more fun to actually be at the stream though. It's like you missed like being at someone's party. That's what I feel like whenever I miss like Louis' stream. Like I missed the party where all the cool kids hang at. Oh, ugh, there's like some kind of fiber, like black fiber stuck in this yarn. I don't know if you can see it. Ugh. Good grief. That's the only problem when I mix yarns together. Not mix, like they're all in like one pile, is that sometimes fibers from other yarns will get on. It's just so, ugh. Especially red. Red is like, oh my god. Especially with red and white, like you can see it. It's almost like let's like the polymer clay all over again. If you didn't wash your hands and then you touch another color and then the color stains your other yarn. I'm not yarn, clay. Let me see. Wait, I say laughing, no, I'm gonna stay up and finish these squares. I know, right? But man, those were like my favorite times. Was like after Taekwondo, I'd go to Walgreens and get like the Starbucks double shot, like the mocha one. Those were, I get like 2 of them because I think our Walgreens always had like a deal or something, like buy one get one half off or something. I remember because I would always get 2. I never got 1. I always got like at least 2. The other one would be for like the next day, and I always have 1. And I sit down, everyone's gone to bed. I'd like crack one open and just crochet till like 2 in the morning. Like in the living room with my one of our doggies, like either Blake or Daisy, like laying on by my lap. I miss those nights. But at the same time, I do like having like a little setup here. It's always hard. It was always hard because I had to pull out a table, had to set it up each time. Had to like, like fetch my hot glue gun and plug that in. Oh yeah, she's making a cute waffle stitch cardigan. I love the waffle stitch. That's like one of my favorite stitches. It's just such an adorable stitch. Ugh. Somehow my yarn accidentally came out. Actually, oh man, if I did one more round, that'd be way too much. Better stop while I'm at here now. I hate it when my sisters do that. Wait, oh, baby blue, teal, and one other color. Oh yeah, it was that between that and red. Oh no, I was gonna try to sew on the nose. Now it's getting glued on now. There's nothing to sew it with. The yarn has decided its fate to not get sewed. He's like, nah. That's my problem with this cotton yarn, is that I love how it crochets. It's so cute. It's matte, like this really fresh, vibrant matte color. Or matte finish, I should say. But man, every time I try to sew, it just like, is like, nope. It's pretty okay for crocheting with, thankfully. Usually I don't have a problem when I try to crochet with it. But as soon as I try to sew with it, that's when it becomes a nightmare. Oh, that's perfect. Who knew? So this is just 9 single crochet in the magic circle and 1 round of single crochet. And look at that. It's like a perfect oval. No need to do any weird funny stuff. Now, the problem is I don't know how the whales translate if you're doing big. Like, does it stay the same like this when it's big? Okay. Actually, I probably should glue the nose on last. I need to do the beard. I'll do the hat in a bit, but I want to get that beard going because I want to show off using this. This is a lot of fun. So let me cut up some strands of white if I can find the correct one to cut off. Okay, there we go. It doesn't have to be super long. I'm just going to cut off like medium size. So I want to glue that nose like over it, and that'd be perfect. I imagine if someone like just random comes into the stream, they're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Like, why is she just chopping her yarn up? I think it should be enough. Alrighty. Where do I want the face to be? Oh, that's the other side. This side is good. So probably I'll have like the little hat right here. His nose will be here, so I need the beard right here. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. Karen Simplest is always nice. I love that yarn. It's definitely one of the nicer acrylics. And really cheap, too. Like, it was never expensive. It was always, like, I think at least... Well, at the time, it was $2.99. And it might be, like, $3 or $4.99 now, I think. Actually, I realized I probably should start from the bottom, not the top. I know, right there, actually one of my favorite yarn brands, because they have like such a good range, especially of vibrant colors. I think this pink, yeah, this pink is from Karen Simplest, and it's just so vibrant. I have a baby pink one too, and they just go together so well. I think that's why I liked the Michaels on Alameda Island, because it actually had more color options than what our Michaels offered. Because our Michaels didn't offer the whole color range. Like when I saw the color chart, I was like, wow, there's more colors here that our Michaels didn't have. But I remember the one in Alameda had like a ton to choose from, so it probably had the entire selection. I just don't know why some stores do that. Like, why only pick a few from one color, like, brand? Like, why not just get the whole color thing? You know, like the whole, every color of that brand. Why only pick and choose a few? I can never understand that. Because I think Yeah, I think our Michaels was thinking in terms of what's good for sweaters and like scarves. They had a lot. Our Michaels had a ton of like the mixed yarn, like multicolored yarn, but it was so hard getting a good, like the same brand with a lot of different solid colors. So I guess they were thinking like what's good for blankets and scarves and stuff, but not what's good for amigurumi because I think amigurumi wasn't popular enough yet. I think they were the first yarn I picked up. Oh, really? I'm trying to think what mine was. Oh, I probably technically don't know the brand because the first yarn I bought, like the very, very first, when I first started crocheting, was at like this old store in Hardy, Arkansas, because this is when my grandma taught me. We actually went to the store to go buy. It's like discounted yarn. Similar to I can't remember if it was the Bent Can store and they just sold yarn, or if we went to a yarn only. It was kind of like a thrift store. So like, I remember they had other things besides yarn. So I think it was like a thrift store that sold yarn. But yeah, I bought a whole bunch from there. And actually, I never know what happened to it because when I took a break from crochet, I don't know what I did with the yarn. We stuck it in the attic somewhere, but maybe we got rid of it, I guess. That was back when I wasn't good at untangling my yarn. So I just kind of like got frustrated with crochet. Not because I couldn't crochet, but because my yarn just kept getting tangled. And I was just so tired of it. You know, when you're like 11 or 12, you don't have as much patience for that kind of thing. And then for some reason, when I came back to it when I was a teenager, I was somehow good at untangling yarn. It was like weird. Like I somehow picked up the skill, even though I hadn't touched yarn in years at that point. I want to make you coffee real quick? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I need to use the restroom anyway. Let me write a quick note for the people. Because if I make a big pot of coffee, then I can make me a second cup of coffee too. Let me write a quick note. You think by now I'd have like a cute, already printed notes. I'm thinking about doing that actually, like a cute like little note that says coffee break. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's something I never understood last time I went. I know, right? Yeah, they didn't have a lot of solid colors, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make Jung some yarn. I'm gonna make him some coffee. God, I can't think today. And I gotta use the restroom too. So I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss? Wait, so pink, purple, white, red, and gray, those are the colors I have in my stash. We have no choices in Australia. If we want a known brand of yarn here, we have to buy it from the US. Oh, that sucks. They don't have like their own. Well, I guess then again, it'd be kind of, well, yeah. I guess cotton or having like a field of sheep. What about New Zealand though? Does New Zealand have good yarn? I didn't know if that was like an option you guys can buy from. I mean, hey, it seems cheaper buying the one you have from China if it works really well. Because those colors are vibrant. I feel like trying to get all the way from the US would be expensive. Okay. Oh my god. I imagine like if someone popped in and they're like, what the heck is this? What is going on? When they don't realize, they don't know what I'm trying to do. Is try to put a beard and they'll be like, why are you putting a beard on your cactus? And I'm like, because I'm going to have a gnome there. Alrighty, let's get back to this beard. I'm going to probably put maybe one strand right here. If I can get through. Okay, I think now I can work on the top part. Oh yeah, that's always the best way to go about it. Like, just hold the yarn up, and you'll get to see like, and also look in like different lightings as well. Like to see, does it look good in like daylight? Does it look good at nighttime as well? Because I've actually picked out yarn like during the night, like okay, this looks good. But then when I saw it during daytime, I was like, oh, this is not as great as I thought it was. Like the yarn combo or color combo, I should say. That's true. Flip a coin. That's the good old way. Like when you have a big decision to make, and you just can't decide. The good old coin flip always works. Or eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh my god, I realized the camera was like turned this way. I'm like, oh god, I must have moved it with my arm by accident. But I have come back with delicious coffee. That's the only thing I hate is like you can't really see my coffee in the frame anymore unless I have it like right up next up to my yarn. I don't want it up to my yarn in case it spills. But I do want you to be able to see the cute little cactus though. Because he's adorable. I have the... It's like there's another one where it's like, it's the female version and they're like, you're stuck with me. I think they were like wedding gift mugs. I got it at Ross and I was like, this is perfect for me and Joan. Uh-oh, that almost came out. Let me see how that looks. I feel like I need like one more like right here. I guess I might as well use all the strands I cut. Oh, okay. So they're like, what do you call it? They're just not good for amigurumi. Yeah, see, it's more like they concentrate on the stuff for like shawls and blankets. But like amigurumi, you need like a good, solid Oh my goodness. It was doing that reconnecting thing. I'm like, please not again. I do not want to restart the stream and have to like go hunt for my notepad with all the description links and all that crap. Ah, that's always a nightmare. Okay, let me see how that looks. Oh, there's like a little spot right here I need to... Perfect, I got one more left. Oh, you guys got magpies too in Australia? Yeah, they got a ton of them here. I don't know if the U.S. has them, because I've never seen one before. But then again, like, maybe they just weren't in my area. But like, when I come to Korea, there's a ton here. They're so adorable. Yeah, kookaburra. Yeah, kookaburra. That's such a sound-cuting name, kookaburra. I feel like I need one more above that. Let me cut one more. Because it doesn't quite look even. Goodbye. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
And don't forget your coffee's right by the microwave. Wait. Uh-oh, did I cut it yet? Oh, no, I didn't. I was like, I forgot I didn't cut it. Oh, yeah, they all say goodbye. Oh, man. Yeah, because cockatoos are big and loud. I think you guys all probably seen well, I forgot what their name was. Is it Pickles? Is it Pickles the cockatoo, I think? On YouTube. And it's like, he's the one that keeps saying, like, I saw a bed rat. I see dead people. And I was like, oh, that's so freaking adorable. Like, all the things he's just saying is just so adorable. But oh my god, I think a cockatoo might be too much energy for me. Oh no, I don't think Divine was leaving. She was, because Joan came in to say goodbye, so she was saying bye back. Alright, now I'm gonna cut it a little bit. Because that will make it a little bit easier to start on. This will make good yarn fill. Now to start, I like starting at the bottom, like getting it all nice and broken up, I guess. Or did she go? I don't think she did. But yeah, I freaking love this thing. And also, always good to do the back too, because you can see, like, here, they didn't get brushed through properly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, you literally were asking a question, then all of a sudden you said bye-bye. I'm like, wait. Because I was like, I knew she was saying goodbye to Jong. Because usually Divine Rose Knight will say, like, oh, hey, I'm going to go bed or something. Like, she'll give, like, a reason. She never just straight up says, bye-bye. And then disappears. I thought I filled that gap up. There's still like a gap here, and I'm like, I already put like two. I thought I put like more than one strand already in that same spot. Let me see. A magpie wandered into my house yesterday and looked around at a few things and hopped outside. Oh, that'd be adorable. I wish a magpie would fly through my window. Not into the window, but like if I open, because the bug screen is only for one side, but it's movable, so you can move it to whatever side the window is open. And so I can technically have the window open without the bug screen. That'd be cute if one came in here and just chilled with me while I crocheted. But I highly doubt that would happen, though, sadly. That's only like in a fairy tale. Now maybe one might come through and like crash through everything and make a mess. That's probably more realistic. Heck, I remember the other day Rebecca had the pigeon stuck in her home, and she was like, "It's headed straight up. It's headed upstairs." I'm like, "Oh no, it's headed straight for the yarn," because you know, like it's for her rooms upstairs. And imagine if a pigeon just came in and started going through your yarn stash and just like pecking at it, and just eating it and destroying it. Ah, there we go. That looks much better. And it kind of doesn't matter because the nose is going to go there anyway. I just imagine the people who come on stream, they just see a cactus and they're like, what in my Jesus are you doing? I can just imagine that. Kind of like twist it a bit. Get it more uniform. Now I gotta cut it a bit. Gotta trim his little beard. Right, they're cheeky and playful. They can make, and they can take things, but they might be thinking of bowerbirds. They collect blue colored things. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Oh, you only got 3 squares left to make? That's awesome. Cause you'll be done in no time. Cause that's another thing is like all those square cardigans. I was like, on one hand, it seems like an easier project because you can just make them whatever, make a whole bunch. But at the same time, then it's like daunting because like, oh, I have to make like 100 and something squares. Let me try to get this a bit more. I've also noticed like if you twist the yarn a bit, it kind of like settles it down a bit. Also, that's true. I can like hot glue a little bit. I'm gonna add some hot glue here to kind of like keep it so it stops doing like this. I want it to like settle down and be flat. So hot glue will be our friend. If I can get the hot glue to come out. Come on. There we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that one layer's down. I probably got to do it in between. So I'm going to brush this layer down. And do the same process again. Okay, I think this should be the last time I have to do this. Because this is like the last layer. There we go, that's much better. Now it's like not floating upward as much. Okay, I think that's about good. Oh my god, I didn't realize how way off the camera angle was. Okay, now to glue his little nose on, but first let me get these yarn fuzzies all out of the way. They make really awesome stuffing though. Like, it's even better than the like regular yarn scraps because it basically becomes its own fiber fill. I looked up a kookaburra. It's a lot smaller than I thought. It looks like a sparrow. Oh yeah, sparrows are actually kind of tiny, aren't they? I don't know if a sparrow is smaller or bigger than a chickadee though. Because I think we had a lot of chickadees in Memphis. Oh, that's true. The picture might make it appear smaller. Because, you know, like, there's those things where, like, people, like, they don't appear tall, but then when you meet them in real life, they're, like, really tall. And you're like, wow, I didn't realize you were that tall like that. I am trying so hard to not get hot glue on my fingers. Oh my god, come on, I need more. Dang, hot glue gun. Don't touch my finger, don't touch my finger. I really should probably get some kind of pliers to, like, hold this with, but they need to be, like, really thin. Whew. And kind of squish it to elongate that, like... This looks so funny. I think I may have made the think about it. It looks more like if the cactus is the gnome, but it's supposed to be like the gnome lives in the cactus and is poking his head out, not the other way around. Okay, now I'm gonna start on his little hat. I'm gonna put this here just to weird people out if they pop in on the stream. They're gonna be like, what am I looking at? Their brain will probably freeze. They're like, what is going on? Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, slightly bigger than a chickadee. Yeah, I think so. Like, they're small, but chickadees are, like, really tiny. They're so adorable, too. So I'm going to start with 3 single crochet to get that nice pointiness that I like. Oh no, the stream. I don't know if it appears, but it's like choppy on my end. Like, oh god. They're terrestrial tree kingfishers of the... Oh man, I don't know how to pronounce any of this stuff. I can grow between 20 and 42 centimeters, so 11 to 17 inches in length. Oh, I misread that as 300 pounds. I'm like, what? Oh, 300 grams, so 11 ounces. But even then, actually, to think about that, that's kind of heavy for a bird, because usually birds are very, like, they don't weigh anything, almost. So for it to weigh a little bit heavier than a glass of water, that's actually pretty heavy for a bird. I think I made my first 3 stitches. Yeah, I made them too tight. So I was like, this should not be this difficult. Okay, let me try making them a lot looser this time. At least the good thing about this is I think I can leave this flat, but I want it to be like 3-dimensional, so I just gotta keep it empty. And sew it. Wait, no, that's already too tight. I need to make it looser. There we go, that's better. Wait, they prey. Oh, they prey on each animal? What the heck? Are they like hunters? That's so terrifying. Like this adorable like little bird, and they're like, "I'm gonna kill you." Okay, so now I just need a single crochet for maybe 2 rounds to give it like that long gnome hat look. I don't want it too big because the cactus is not that big. Oh, hello, Trisha Wong. Thank you for stopping by. Right today we're working on making like a desert gnome. So usually gnomes are like in a little oak tree, but I'm gonna put one in a cactus, so I'm making his little hat. Right now we just have a cactus with a beard and a nose, and so it looks kind of weird, but I'm working on the hat at the moment. Let me see, I think, yeah, one more round, I think I should increase. Oh, thank you. I know, right? It was actually Divine Rose Knights, in our chat. That was actually her idea from last week's live stream, because she's like, oh, you should do a gnome. And then I thought, because I remember we were talking about cactuses. I think that's when she brought up doing a gnome, maybe. And then I was like, wait, cactus and gnome together. I think that'd be a cute idea. I know, right? It's a thick cactus, isn't it? It's like really chunky. I'm wondering if I should like crochet a chain so I could put it around so it looks like a little doorway. Because other than that, it just looks like a face pasted to a what do you call that, a cactus. But I wanted it to be like he's poking his head out of his like little cactus home. Yeah, probably if I ever did make this like a video or a paid pattern, I would probably make the cactus way bigger, much bigger, but keep the head the same so that way it gives more of the illusion that it's this little house. Because if you think about if his head is this big, how is he living in there? Ooh, the hat's turning out cute. Oh, I'm not advanced in crochet patterns. Yeah, I still have to follow patterns. But that's the thing, though. Actually, the more patterns you do, like, it's kind of like drawing. Like, when you draw from real life, like, looking at it, your brain kind of, like, studies how things work. And then that's when you're able to do things, like, from your own head. That's how I take it. Because after I started doing some amigurumi patterns and following YouTube videos, that's when I kind of started experimenting with my own. Like, I've been, like, writing down what I've been doing. And I think that's also when I learned visual crochet, like those visual patterns. That's when it really helped for like working out anything flat, like working out the shape, because I can kind of see it before maybe possibly wasting time by accidentally like going on doing something. Because like you don't want to crochet for like an hour just to frog everything. So sometimes it helps writing it down first and then see how that goes. I know, right? I think it takes forever to learn how to read patterns because like so many people write theirs differently. And especially for clothing patterns. Oh my god, if I try like when I try to read it like a I think I remember I tried to read like a sweater pattern and I was like, "Oh god, this is all confusing." And I just dropped it and it went into amigurumi. I know, right? You've done hours only to frog. I know that's what sucks. I know it's actually funny because like Trisha Wong's picture is a cute little adorable little froggy. You know, I have yet to make a frog. That's the other thing I'm kind of upset about. I haven't made a frog yet. Why haven't I made a frog? Like they've been everywhere, and I haven't made a single one yet. How many stitches do I have actually? I'm kind of curious. Did I do 3 increases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have 9 stitches, so that means I increased, but I want to keep. Well, actually, no, let me do 1 round of single crochet, then I'll increase again. Because I kind of have like that floppy, like, longness to them. Let me see. I just crocheted a frog recently as a gift. Aw, I bet it was adorable. I need to crochet a frog. I have yet to crochet a frog yet. Or maybe something with a froggy hat would be so adorable. I've seen people do that. Like that. There's a person who crochets these cute little people, and she always gives them these adorable like little hats, like a ducky hat or a frog hat or a bunny hat. And she just like her stitches are so clean. Whatever yarn she's using is just so cute, and they're really little too. They're like this big. I forgot who it was. It's someone on Instagram that I follow, but I haven't seen their stuff in my feed for a while, so I have to probably hunt them down. Let me see. I don't have the red green to make a froggy. I know, right? That's right. A froggy could be any color. Actually, you had pink though, so a pink froggy would be adorable. I actually seen a pink froggy before. I have a picture somewhere of these giant frogs that were sold at the Walgreens at North Point in San Francisco. Like when I would get off work and I go to the Safeway over there by the pier, and they have a Walgreens in there, and they sell these 2 giant stuffed froggies. One was green and one was pink, and I really wanted them, but they're expensive. Ooh, rainbow froggy. I know, right? Like that's just so like I love when I see like froggy pictures of that. They're just so innocent and wholesome looking. Okay, I think now I'm gonna super increase, so I'm gonna double crochet. I'm not double. I mean, I'm gonna increase in each stitch. So I'll double the stitch amount. So instead of 9, I'll have 18. Wait, next thing I want to try is a stained glass granny square. Oh, that'd be cool. I think I saw something about that. Like the way you change the colors, it's supposed to make it look like the like stained glass, like you see in like those really cool cathedrals and stuff. I think that'd be a gorgeous idea. And you only need like a few shades of a different like, or like you only need a few colors. Like they're mostly dark colors, I think, right? Like darker reds, dark blues, to give it that stained glass look. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear, but I hear like somebody complaining to their mom out there. Like a bunch of people got out of a car, and I just hear this girl going like, "Mama." It's funny. She mad about something. And or maybe it's like teasing, I guess. Because sometimes they are like, when Korean kids like talk like that, it's either like they're actually annoyed or They're like, oh my god, come on, man. Like that. Like, they're just being funny. I have a pattern, but I'm intimidated by it. Is that what that was? Oh yeah, did you hear that? Yeah, like some like girl was like talking kind of loud, but I didn't know if it could be picked up. But I have my window open, so I don't know how much noise is coming through. I'll probably be able to see later if I watch parts of this stream. Oh, I have a hard time doing that though, because every time I hear my voice, I'm like, instant cringe. It's just, I'm hoping one day, I'm really, really hoping if I ever get like some kind of like super expensive mic, I'm really hoping it's gonna like sound like how I sound to myself. And I'll be so happy. It's always so weird when I hear my voice playback because it's like so much higher pitched than I think. And it's just so disturbing. I'm just like, no, please don't tell me I sound like that in real life. The only problem is, like, when me and Jung were practicing, back when I was trying to figure out if I could actually use my, what do you call it? My phone to stream. And we did a practice, and I was like, is that what I really sound like? He's like, yeah, that's what you sound like. I'm like, what? No, please tell me you're joking. Wait, I usually sound older than my age, or a 5-year-old child. I know, right? I don't think I've ever sounded older, but I know some, like, there's some people who, when they talk on a mic, their voice sounds deeper. And then there's other people who get on a mic and it's like way higher, and it's just like, what? Yo, Skeletor, what's up? You made it. We're almost done though. We're making a desert gnome. So instead of having a gnome poking his head out of his little oak tree home, his home is a little cactus. Just, I think I made the cactus a bit too small, because now it just looks like a cactus with a nose and a beard. That'd be a cute character though, Grandpa Cactus. And we name him Grumps, because he's always a grumpy prickly pear cactus man. I sound like I have a really big lisp. That's the thing too, is that when I rehear my things, I hear a lisp in my videos, and I'm like, there's no way, I don't have a lisp. Do I have a lisp? Like, I can't hear it to myself, but I hear it in my videos, and it's so weird. But to kind of be fair, whenever I go watch other YouTubers, ones that have like, they're like smaller channels, so they also don't have great mics, I can hear a little bit of a lisp too when they talk. And I'm thinking it's just the bad mic thing. It just makes it sound like you have a lisp. Because I'll even hear it from really big, like burly guys. Like if their channel's not that big and they have like a really, really cheap, like maybe was it the blue snowball mic? Yeah, and you hear a little bit of lisp coming from them. So that kind of reassures me that it's just the mic doing that and not really me, because I really hope I don't have a lisp in real life. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me try to get this. I probably got to glue it down so that it stays. Got a little pointy gnome hat. And let's see, probably it'll be like this. Yeah, let me finish off so I can glue it on there. Oopsie. Oh, what color did you decide on? I'm curious to know, because it'll look cute either way. Any color probably you chose will still look adorable with a waffle stitch cardigan with the, I think you said blue and teal, right? Why? I think that'll look really good with, you said it's baby blue, right? Baby blue and teal? Actually, that'd be cute. That's actually good summer colors, actually. It gives like that, you know, beach vibe, like you're going down to the beach. Oh yeah, well, definitely have a gray trim. That'd be cute. That'd be, and it'll give like really look nice and elegant too. I wish I had enough yarn to crochet me some clothes, but then again, the thing is, I imagine probably if I did try to attempt doing clothes, I would probably have so many whips, or I'd start on one and then it would go to the forever never touching again pile. Cause it probably take too long. I mean, remember that hat I was doing? I still haven't finished it. I haven't touched it in a while. So I probably do need to get back on it because I really do want that cute little beret. Because we're going to start soon having new students probably come when the new semester starts. So I want to start looking nice because the parents have seen me all kind of raggedy. What hat? Oh, do you remember like a while back I showed where is it actually? Oh, it's in there. Let me find it. Like I was working on a beret, and this is how much I have done. Yeah, I split this was the actually first time I've actually split a red heart yarn, but I had to do it very carefully, and I'm doing it with my 1.4 millimeter, but this is all I got done. And I haven't touched it since. Oh yeah, my goldfish memory. Well, to be fair, it's been a while. Like, it was still really cold when I started doing that. Like, it was freezing. And now it's like already April. Actually, it may have been February, I think. Yeah, I think it was February when I started that hat, and I did it for like, what, 2 or 3 days, and then I dropped it off. More because I have to, like, keep splitting new, like, little mini skeins, because I technically did do one already with I split it into 2 strands, and I did that one, but I was like, nah, I kind of it wasn't slouchy enough, because I want to be more slouchy, because I don't really like berets, but I love a good slouchy beret that, like, slouches in the back. And if I do it with more of a thinner yarn, it will look better. It will slouch more, be more flexible. And I even bought some elastic for it. What did I do with that? Where is that elastic? I bought some elastic for it. Ah, here. Yeah, I bought this from Daiso. And I'm going to put this in the band. So that way it'll be like stretchier. Because that was the other thing too. Is the other one like, it fit, but it felt like it was going to fall off any second. So all I'm going to use this. I counted all my hats finished and not finished. Oof. I know, right? This will be actually, I think, my first... Did I ever make a hat? I mean, yes, I've made a hat before, but not for me. I made it for my teacher, Miss Young, when she was going through brain cancer. I wonder if her husband still has that hat, because I know she passed away a few years ago. It's really, I always hate thinking about that, because I was all happy when we found out she was cancer-free, thinking, yay, she's gonna live after all. And then, like, 2 years later, bam, passes away. I don't know if the cancer came back, or if it was because she got sick from something else. Okay, let me see which side is the best side. Actually, I might need to sew this because there's a lot of resistance, and I feel like if I try to glue it, it'll just pop back up. So I probably need to sew it to make it stay in place. Here's my needle. Oh, 15? Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of hats. But then you have like one for like each, you'll probably have like one for each occasion, I feel like. Like one for your winter hats, one for like your summer hats. Oh, there's that bird going at it again. Well, I don't know, that sounds like a different bird, I think. Because the other bird was kind of screaming. This one's just, you know, chirping. But honestly, actually, this is like my favorite part of spring, actually, is when you hear the birds chirping. Because, you know, I think that's the thing about winter, it's kind of quiet, which I mean, it's not bad. But, you know, I like being able to hear some bits of nature, you know. I like to hear, like, the birds chirping. It makes you feel more alive. Oh, 7 of them are actually done. Oh, God, so, like, just a bit less than half are done. Okay, let me tie this so it'll stay in place. I think I'll hot glue the tip a bit more so it'll stay. He's just chirping away. Oh yeah, and I don't know if this was the same orange cat, but I swear, I saw, it looks like the same orange cat I see when I went on my walk the other day to Musan Park. That's kind of far from us, you know, like it's like way more in downtown. It's like a 15-minute walk to get there. And I saw, like, I just happened to notice movement in one of the bushes, and the freaking orange little tabby cat was just chilling there. I'm like, is that the same one I see around my apartment? That'd be funny if it is, if he went all the way out there just to chill in some sunshine. Because he's so cute. I honestly just want to go to that, where they hang out, and just pick one up and take them with me, but then, that's the other problem too, is I feel like they wouldn't be good for adopting, because they're so used to having a lot of freedom. So I feel like that probably wouldn't be fair. But, oh, I just want to give one a cute, sweet, loving home. But our apartment doesn't allow pets. I think they might if you ask. But you have to pay, like, an extra fee. But you have to, like, get approved first. It's not like a normal apartment where they just give the fee and you pay it and you just have any pet you want. It's more like they gotta approve your pet before. Okay, there's the hat. Let me see if I can get that to stay. I kind of want it to cover the nose a bit. So first bit, we gotta glue it on there, and then I need to glue just a bit on the nose. Wait, I've just finished making a massive happy pillow. Oh yeah, I saw that video. They're so cute. Like, I just imagine making a whole bunch of them, and like, ah, shit, I got on my finger, crap. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, I accidentally pulled on my charger cord. I was like, why is my camera tilting? Oh god, cute. Those are so adorable. I just heard a kid going, Oppa! Or no, not Oppa, like dad. Shoot. Ow, I got a little burn on my finger. Well, it's not that severe. Like, that's the good thing about hot glue gun. At least this hot glue gun, since it's not a high temp, it's not that bad when it touches you. Maybe it will if you touch it when it first comes out. Ooh, this is from my finger. Like, it was stuck to my hand and it wouldn't come off. Oh, you're making Ninja Turtles? I don't know if I've ever seen those crocheted. That'd be a feat to do. I need to watch the movie. I haven't watched one of their movies in so long. And not the newer ones. I want to watch the good old one from the 90s. I never liked the newer ones. They were just too, but I know boys usually like the newer ones because they got more action in them. But I like the story more from the first ones. Oh yeah, it was a kid. A kid was going, Appa! Like that, which means like daddy. Which is so funny because, you know, if you heard of K-pop, you know, like, a lot of girls call boys oppa, right? But then oppa sounds so similar, so sometimes it's funny. Like, I'll accidentally say oppa instead of appa. Squish that down. Oh, that's looking cute. Ah, shoot. little bit got... I'm also making a hat for my boyfriend's birthday. Oh, that'd be adorable. Wonder, I know I still gotta, I still gotta get Christmas presents made. Ugh. I feel like I need to cut that. That hot glue is showing too much. There we go. So we got our little gnome boy. I'm wondering if I should crochet like a chain to make it look like the outer ridge of his home. I think I should. But with what color? Should I do it with green or should I do it with a darker green or brown? I think I'll just do it with green. I think that'd be better. Let me do that real quick. Let's see. Kids want to steal the TV back from my dad and watch a K-drama. Oh, wait. Oh, kind of want to. I misread that as kids. Kind of want to steal the TV back from my dad and watch a K-drama. I know, right? It's been a long while since I watched a good K-drama. Oh, besides Kingdom, that was like the last one we saw. That was so good. I really, really hope they're making another season. And the funny thing is, I'm trying to think, did it come out before quarantine? I think it did. And how ironic is that? Like, after that Kingdom comes out, all of a sudden there's like a pandemic breakout. Alright, let me see. Oh yeah, that looks long enough. Oops. But once cosplay as a Teenage Ninja Turtle slash banana? Wait, or like both to like it was like you're a teenage Ninja Turtle, but also at the same time a banana. That's actually kind of an interesting idea. Like imagining that in my head was Mango and how do I say it? Angelo? Yeah, Mango Angelo. Oh, Plumatel. Oh, so it's like fruit puns, but with their names, and then you make the costume based off that. That's hilarious, actually. Like that's like super creative. I bet you probably got a lot of likes on that from people, cause like I always like seeing when people do like really fun creative cosplays. That's what makes it more fun and like entertaining. Is like the creativity people bring. Ow. But yeah, if I ever get to go to a anime convention or cosplay, I definitely want to go as Ceres from Witcher 3. I feel like I'll be a good cosplay for her. We have like the same coloring, basically same face almost. Well, not exactly. I think my eyes are a bit smaller than hers though. I'm just gonna do this one. Oh god, you can't even see what I'm doing. Does it cure it? Ah, shoot. And then I'm gonna glue the rest. That's gonna be kind of hard because I gotta go at a little bit at a time. Let's see how far. Oh, his beard keeps getting in the way. Oh, actually, I don't think I need to glue it. It's kind of staying fine where it is. Yeah, I think to make things a little bit faster, because I'm getting hungry. It's time for lunch. Like, I remember back in high school, when someone dressed up as a Tetris block for Halloween. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh yeah, like I think I've seen some Minecraft cosplays, and that's just so creative, like doing that, because it's just so wildly different than what people are used to. Like they're just used to you going as some like typical like a superhero or a ghoul or a ghost or something. Then you like, the kid's like, I'm gonna be a Tetris block. I might glue it at the top here though. Let me do that. That looks a bit better. Yeah, it looks more like a little doorway and he's just popping his little head out. I just wish his beard would stop getting in the way. Oh god, there's all this like the hot glue spider webs are everywhere. Let me see. Oh, one time I dressed up as the Energizer Bunny. Oh, that's so adorable, I bet. That'd be, did you have like the little drum thing? That'd been just so cute to see. Wait, and then someone got sent home because someone else complained about someone else who dressed up like a Jesus for Halloween. And we were all like A plus for creativity. Wait, why are they complaining he dressed up as Jesus? Oh my god. People are just too sensitive sometimes. Cause I think that'd been funny. Cause you know, like there's a lot of Jesus memes, so it makes sense. I remember one kid at this was already I had already graduated, but when my sister was still in school, they have like they have a day called Villain Day, right? Like during Spirit Week, and someone dressed as Hitler, and he got in trouble and sent home. But like he dressed on Villain Day. Is Hitler not a villain? Makes you question mark the staff or like, like do they secretly think of Hitler in a good light or something? I don't know. Now, if it was Hero Day, because we also have a day called Hero Day, I would understand that because that's like creepy. But like, it was Villain Day, so he dressed up as a villain. I know, right? Like, it's fun to do like serious characters, but then it's also like fun to do like the like super odd combos. Well, here's our cute little cactus gnome. I kind of want to look like. I'm gonna do something daring. I'm gonna bring out the Sharpie. Let's see, because I want it to look like inside. I probably should have used. Uh-oh, well, this was a bad idea. Let me move this out of the way a bit, and its beard out of the way. This thing makes things cheap and quick. Not cheap, but more like quick and easy. I just gotta be careful not to get it on his beard or his nose. There we go. Now that looks way better. Because now it looks like he's popping in from somewhere. It actually doesn't look that bad on camera, but it looks like crap in real life. They never been to a concert. I know, right? Like when I came back from San Francisco, the Def Leppard concert I went to was literally that was like in 2018. That was like my first concert I've ever been to. And it was amazing. And I got to go with my dad because he also loves It was Journey and Def Leppard. So I was like, I need to see these guys now because, you know, people are getting older. You know, you never know how long they're going to be around for. Well, there we go. We got our cute little desert gnome. think I'm gonna probably stop the, how long we've been going? Wait, 30, I've never been to a concert. I know, but to be fair, they're kind of expensive, to be honest. Like, I think back then it was easier to go to a concert. Nowadays, they're just super overpriced. But I'm gonna stop the stream here so I can go make me some, I almost said dinner. I mean, lunch. What time is it? Yes, what, 1:33? I didn't even have breakfast or anything. I'm starving. But thank you guys for joining me. And I'm gonna also live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do the same thing. I might do it a bit differently. Like, maybe I might actually crochet some with some black yarn right here to make so I don't have to crochet with Sharpie. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll see you guys later actually at Louis' stream. I'm gonna try to wake up this time. I just gotta make sure to go to bed super early. But anyway, bye guys. See you.